Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. I'm Max Anderson. I'm the Eugene McDermott Director of the Dallas Museum of Art, and so pleased to be with you to mark the 17th anniversary of the O'Donnell Foundation Young Masters exhibition here at the Dallas Museum of Art. We are so grateful to the O'Donnell Foundation for so much that goes to the grant support that we've received over the years, giving us the opportunity to provide free general admission, which has been so much a part of the O'Donnell Foundation's support, for which we're deeply gratified. But tonight, of course, we're here to celebrate the long and rich relationship we have with the Advanced Placement Art Program as one of our most highly valued community partnerships. Both organizations, the Foundation and the Museum, are able to fulfill our missions better as a result of this collaboration. And all of us are here to congratulate the artists on their accomplishments and acknowledge their dedicated teachers for motivating these students to reach their full potential as of this writing. Now, their full potential is still in play, so we don't want you to slow down. Being chosen for the Young Masters exhibition and having work presented in this museum serve, I hope, as a source of lifelong accomplishment for participating students to look back upon, but not to coast on. We want you to continue to feel aspirational. And in all of this, of course, everyone in this room is deeply grateful to Edith and Peter O'Donnell for their generous support, their dedicated staff, especially Deborah Moore, who's AP Arts Director, whom you just heard summoning us to our seats, for her creative leadership on the programs present that build the confidence and self-esteem and the inspiration of the students and teachers to reach their highest potential in the arts. We're delighted to present the selected 61 works that were created by Advanced Placement Studio Art, Art History, and Music Theory students participating in the O'Donnell Foundation's AP Fine Arts Incentive Program. We had a panel of very respected judges for each discipline who reviewed a total of 750 works submitted for consideration. So I stand before you representing the museum, its staff, its board, its volunteers, but it's my great pleasure to bring back to the podium Deborah Moore, AP Arts Incentive Programs Director at the O'Donnell Foundation. Deborah?
Thank you, Dr. Anderson. Along with Nicole Stutzman-Forbes, Chair of Learning Initiatives at the Dallas Museum of Art and Art League Director of Education, and all of the Dallas Museum of Art staff members, this was definitely a group effort to create a beautiful, a stunning display of our AP Fine Arts works on behalf of the O'Donnell Foundation and our 10 participating grant schools. We're ever so grateful for Maria Teresa Pedrochi. She's head of the community engagement, whose community involvement and commitment to educational programming at the DMA has enriched the lives of hundreds of young adults. The evening's celebration affirms the relevance of arts and music education, and it serves as a testament to the 21-year community partnership promoting excellence in the arts. We wish to thank all of the outstanding educators here this evening for supporting the AP Fine Arts Young Masters. The O'Donnell Foundation's incentive program is led by master teachers who work along with campus AP Fine Arts leads to provide a wealth of expertise and support for participating grant teachers. Thank you to our master leads, Douglas Darracott, AP Art History, Dr. Terry Eder, AP Music Theory, and Tamara Westerfelt, AP Studio Art, and to our AP Fine Arts team leads on each school campus. Without question, the success of each AP Fine Arts student is definitely a direct link to the gifted teachers who empower young adults to meet the demands of their future. Please stand, teachers, leads, administrators, school board members, counselors, here in the center, if you would stand and face our audience so they may recognize your dedication. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, University Distinguished Professor of Art History, Emerita at Southern Methodist University, Dr. Alessandra Camini. She is a musician, plays the flute, piano, and guitar, as well as an art historian, and has been voted Best Teacher 22 times during her 40 years of teaching at both Columbia University and SMU. Dr. Camini is the author of 10 books on subjects ranging from Gustav Klimt and Egon Schiele to the changing image of Beethoven. Her Egon Schiele Portraits book was nominated for a National Book Award, and she was awarded the Grand Decoration of Honor by the Republic of Austria. In her, quote, retirement, she is now writing art history murder mysteries, the first two of which are Killing for Klimt and The Schiele Slaughters. Please welcome Dr. Alessandra Camini.
I just gave our director a copy of The Schiele Slaughters. I am dazzled, I am frazzled to hear and see so much challenging art at our Dallas Museum. Young Masters, our exhibition is called, and rightly so, for both qualifiers are true. These artists are young, and these artists are already masters. They can only grow. They can only outdo themselves. The creations of the young masters assembled here, art historians, artists, and musicians, stun the visitor with their variety and serious purpose. They are remarkable, outstanding, pithy in content, and original in form, not only in the artworks, but in the individual artists' statements. There are very few negatives, but even these are cast in wonderment. Each creation emanates its own uniqueness, its own motivation. Quote, I want to make art that people have never seen before, reads one artist's aspiring statement. And perhaps that is the secret. These composers, art historians, and artists aspire. They have goals to reach. They have original ideas to realize. They engage with the art of the past. They go out on a limb. They see where others only look. They listen where others only hear. Why is that important? It is important. Important because art is the antennae of the future. When we look at the edge of a canvas or listen to the inner harmonies and dissonances of music, we often see, hear predicted the art of the future. Art builds on the past, the art of the past, even when it rejects it. Art is solace. Art is questioning. Art is imprinted with the DNA of who we are, when we have lived, and where we are going. Art encourages us to be courageous. And when we are discouraged, when it's hard to believe in oneself, let us remember a man whose left leg had to be amputated when he was only 18, William Ernest Henley, and his poem Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. And now the famous last 4 lines. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. How does one get new inspiration? Search within yourselves. Be autobiographical if you wish. Be mysterious if you so desire. Study the past. Take greedily from it for the present. Look around you. Be aware of your particular slice of life, your particular environment, your particular family and culture. Know who your heroes are, know who your villains are, know what your government is up to, what politicians are really saying. Abhor violence and discrimination in any form. Honor struggle and determination. Stay tuned into your world, our world, and help us understand it. Help us make it a better world. And remember to say thank you. When there were cave persons, and notice I said cave persons, because there were women as well as men active in painting those cave arts. When there were cave persons, there was cave art. When in the future we all have internet chips installed in our brains at birth, we shall still make art. Art mediates between different cultures, different countries. Music is the universal language. The arts illuminate who we are, who we were, and who we will become. Art communicates. Art reaches out. Art transforms. Art is necessary to our lives, and art gives us gentle hope. Think of Emily Dickinson's famous poem about hope, and remember, she suffered from epileptic fits. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Just listen now to some of the artists in this auditorium and exhibited here today explain their messages, some of them tortured, some of them with hope. They deal with, and now I'm quoting from all of your write-ups, they deal with chaos and fluidity, origami, balance, vanitas, beauty, angels and demons, antagonists, staircases and sexuality, blooming artichoke teapots, hiding in comfort zones, the new and the now, over-glorification, contacts with other cultures, the struggle to forgive, the bathroom as universe, life is still, space, confined nightmares, transfiguration, night skies, inner stars, the delicate threads holding our lives together, end quote. And from our musicians, quote, ambiguities of visible darkness, Detroit dissonance, Debussy warmth, whispers in a night journey, tranquility, agitation, back to tranquility, end quote. And art historians, they mediate, they explain, they elevate, usually, they fit the piece into the jigsaw puzzle of existence. The young masters here today present a challenge to the dumbing down of society as practiced in the social media, a challenge to engage, even politically, a challenge to participate in something greater than oneself, a challenge to leave something of value for the next generation. For these young masters, captains of their souls, will soon inspire the next generation, will soon take their place in history. And right alongside of them are their master teachers, those who guide, who give inspiration, who lavish care and give criticism when needed and praise when deserved. So let us celebrate our young masters, and let us remember that young masters come from great teachers, and let us take heed that when much is given, much is expected. Continue to strive. Be thankful for your gift, and do not squander it. Be self-critical, but also be self-congratulatory. Strive to be better with each creation. Don't be a hermit. Engage with others. Share with others. Give to others. Live your life so you can say, as did the Italian poet Gabriele D'Annunzio, Io ho quel che ho dato. I have that which I have given away. Praise, thanks, and congratulations to all of you, master artists and master teachers.
So, Dr. Kamini, I have a question. Are your books on audio? Well, I would love to hear you read your books, so put that on your list in retirement. They could not bring it to life. This year's 59 Artful Innovators represent over 18,000 past and current students who have enrolled in one or more of the College Board AP Fine Arts disciplines, studio art, art history, and music theory. And they've participated in the O'Donnell Foundation's incentive program since 1994. Based on the 2014 College Board AP Fine Arts qualifying exam results of scoring a 3 or higher, the Foundation's grant schools accounted for 1,071 passing exams, an impressive 20% of the state's qualifying AP Fine Arts exams in 2014. In addition, the program's schools hold the 2014 top 5 state rankings for the comprehensive AP Fine Arts schools that offer all 3 of the disciplines. The Young Masters exhibition provides a rare opportunity for these outstanding, creative, and intellectual students to showcase their talents and insights. Last fall, the art history students submitted a 500-word essay in response to a work of art in the Dallas Museum of Art's collection. AP Theory students submitted a 4-minute composition for solo, duet, or trio using any combination of orchestral instruments. And the AP Studio Art students submitted 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional works of art. The following judges deserve special thanks for selecting these 61 exhibition works. Maria Teresa Pedroci. She is, once again, head of the community engagement at the Dallas Museum of Art. Paul Jeans, foundation faculty at Maryland Institute College of Art, and also the chief designated reader for studio art chief reader in 2016. Francisco Moreno, artist and former gallery teacher at the Warehouse. Dr. Malia Belli-Bose, assistant professor of Asian art history at the University of Texas at Arlington. Martha McLeod, curatorial administrative assistant for the European and American Art Department at the DMA. Dr. Katerina Pierre, she's professor of art history at CUNY, Kingsborough Community College, and a College Board AP Art History reader. Jamie Allen, director of education at the Meyerson Symphony Center. And Dr. Blaise Varandino, professor of music theory and composition at Texas Christian University, and College Board AP Music Theory consultant. And Dr. Robert Frank, Associate Professor of Composition and Theory at Southern Methodist University. The AP Fine Arts Program founder, Mrs. Edith O'Donnell, would like each young master to know that your work is inspirational in both conception and in execution. To have your work on view at the Dallas Museum of Art an institution that she has been pleased to support for more than 60 years, will serve as a lifelong source of accomplishment. And now the Dallas Museum of Art and the O'Donnell Foundation wishes to recognize each of our young masters. You will be directed to enter the stage over here, which would be your right, and would ask that you please walk to the stage area marked here with some blue tape and accept your award from Melissa Berry, the Assistant Arts Director for the O'Donnell Foundation. And return to your seat by way of the podium. Be sure and watch the steps here, and then back to your seat. Honorable mention. Holly Young, Power Propaganda. Third place, Amy Yong, Eternal Regalia. Second place, Celia Shaheen, Sowing, Reaping. And first place, Skylar Simon, I Have Spoken. We'd like to congratulate each art history young masters. Please accept appreciation and applause for these 4 young individuals. And Melissa Berry will read Skylar Simmons' essay, I Have Spoken.
And the Young Masters Art History prompt is mirrored after the free response 30-minute question on the AP College Board exam. And this year, the students were asked to select a work of art in the Dallas Museum of Art that's on view, and then analyze the work based upon a specific theme of their choosing, and then discuss how that artist addresses that theme in a way that resonates with the artist's own culture. And this is I Have Spoken by Skylar Simon. The concept of power and authority has multiple interpretations, not always representing a kingly trait. For example, the linguist staff of the people of Ghana symbolizes the rank of the linguist, or okeyame. This 20th century staff exemplifies the power and authority a linguist has within the community. The Asante people honor a sacred kingship ruled by an Asantehene, but their nation is a confederation of other states, each divided into one of 7 matriarchal clans and ruled by an Omanhene. In this system, a linguist is the Asantehene's first attendant. He or she has many jobs in relation to the chief, as an advocate, a troubleshooter, a minister, or a counselor in politics, religion, and social situations, doing whatever is necessary to assist the Asantehene. The Asante linguist staff is a visual representation of the Asante proverb, "One who climbs a good tree always gets a push." And its gold finial shows one figure pushing another figure into a treetop. Both the figures and the tree lack detail and are not figuratively accurate. However, their interaction visually conveys the meaning of the proverb. The tree itself appears sturdy and unwavering as one figure burdens it with his or her weight, the same way a king supports his people. Although the figures are generalized, the meaning of the staff is clear. A chief with good intentions will receive support from others. Proverbs are passed orally through generations in African society, used to establish proper behavior and define cultural norms. In fact, linguists possessed a vast array of proverbial staff and select one based on the message the chief wishes to convey. By choosing a specific staff, the Okeyame attempts to reassure the tribe that the Asante Hini has his subjects' best interest in mind and deserves their full endorsement. The linguist's ability to sway an entire community's opinion is a testament to his influential role in the Asante community, and the staff enables him to exercise this authority and channel the community energy toward one unifying idea at the king's direction. The staff itself is a physical representation of the linguist's power, and its finial is made of gold leaf, a substance both tied to the divine king and symbolizing life and privilege in the Asante culture. An oral tradition asserts that the founder of the kingdom was seated under a tree when a golden stool fell into his lap. It was not allowed to touch the earth because it contained the sunsum, the cumulative soul of all the Asante people. This legend associates gold with divinity and power, as the gold stool is linked to the life power, or Kra, of the people, as well as its identification with the founder of the kingdom. As society developed and interactions with Europeans became more frequent, the Asante people became a leader in the trade of gold. The desire for gold in other nations only further serves to emphasize what a powerful substance the Asante people possessed, and the authority those who received it were given. Overall, the Asante linguist staff serves to highlight the power and authority of the Okeyame in the Asante culture, whose influence is derived from the power bestowed upon him or her by the chief. The staff itself exemplifies this power due to its proverbial nature and the use of gold, a coveted and influential material used commonly by only the most prominent members of society. Thank you.
And now for studio art. Katie Albers, Submerged. Sophia Anthony, Profile with Flowers. Jean Azad, Nostalgic Journey. Vivi Behrens, Above All Else. Kara Bramhall, Circles. Aaron Brascom, Contemplation. Zach Butcher, Man on Fire. Melissa Chen, Depth in Layers. Odelia Cheng, Bon Appetit. Dylan De Cristofaro, Decaying Life. Cassidy Fuller, Long Distance. Roe Gon, Game Board. Brianna Henderson, Geom Ceiling. Abby Henning, Flight. Morgan Hyken, Living Stone. Gwyneth James, Aquarius. Angelina Joy, Feathers. Allison Kettershid, Movement. Sydney Landers, Draped in Serenity. Hyeon Do Lee, Life is Still. Sunjae Lee, Johnny. Tiffany Lee, Man and Animal. Ashley Lopez, Cat Out of Water. Joshua Martin, Angels and Demons. Rachel Mathis, The Diver. Lauren Muscara, Lapsing Space. Haley Parker, City of Color. Avery Petroviak, almost got it. Blooming Artichoke Teapot. Griselle Portillo, Hiding in Plain Sight. Sagar Ramesh, Marvel of Venice. Stephanie Rogers, Keep on Moving. No, excuse me, Keep on Wondering. Allison Smith, Scorched River. Ashley Smith, Confined Nightmares. Logan Stallings, Personal Space. Nirali Thakur, Distance. Addison Thames, Living Room. Isabella Thorpe, Titian. Brady Warren, Comfort Zone. Sarah Wong, Ori Still Crane. Holly Young, Blue, Green, Yellow Triangles. Katie Young, Visibility. Christina Zhao, Behance. Honorable mentions. Lisette Ayala, Cocoon Hayes. Sarah Bettelspacher, Sarah Bettelspacher, suspension. Haley Hill, in translation. Jose Rodriguez, Twin Towers. Tanner Settles, Dallas Lou number 2. Stripes number 2. Celia Shaheen, Portrait of Lady Modern III. Elle Trewick, Stephanie. Third place, Taylor Nix, The Transfiguration. Second place, Carson Ablon, Beggar. First place, oh, as we go back. So sorry. It's not wanting to go to it. There we go. Okay, great. Sorry. Sorry, Grant. I stole your moment of accolade. Grant Woodruff, The Impermanence of the Pretty. And if I might read Grant's artist statement, in our lives we tend to overglorify and give weight to the things that in reality aren't so important. I wanted to challenge this philosophy by hand sculpting a beautiful piece that many would admire and then destroy it in front of the same people who asked me why I would. May we all give a wonderful round of applause for all of our studio art young masters. And now for music theory. Honorable mention. Cameron Henry, Opus 1. Sarah Klein, Clé de Toile. Karen Yang, Nocturne No. 1 in D major. Second place, Austin Ali, Visible Darkness. First place, Wenja Lee, Night Voyage. This composition was written for the violin, viola, and cello. And Night Voyage tells the story of a mysterious journey through darkness. Written for violin, viola, and cello, the composition explores varying moods of the night while the instruments whisper in conversation. Night Voyage this evening will be performed by members of the Meadows Symphony Orchestra of Southern Methodist University, and they are members of the Cezanne Quartet. Elizabeth White on cello, Eleanor Dunbar, violin, and Stephen Juarez, viola. And Stephen, I believe you're a graduate of Booker T, is that correct? I want you to know that these three individuals left Southern Methodist University involved in major rehearsals at 6:15. And we are thrilled that they are here this evening to perform and to bring Night Voyage to life. much. Oh, truly masters. We greatly appreciate Dr. Rob Frank and Dr. Alan Wagner. Dr. Wagner actually drove these three individuals. We hope you were safe on those streets to get them here. And so we greatly appreciate you assisting us with tonight's performance. Maria Teresa Pedrochi will close us, but I just have a few reminders. It's my duty to make sure that we've captured this evening with photographs. So we want to make sure that we've taken every young master's photograph with you and your work, with you and your teacher, and with you and your family. So Steve and Tiffany will be back out by the works, ready to snap your photographs, and also to remind schools to gather up and to take a picture, we hope, for your school, all the members that are here this evening. And now, Maria.
Bravo, everyone. Congratulations. The students, the teachers, the parents for having that dedication. And I know it's a family effort whenever you participate in all of these extracurricular activities. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight to the awards. I like to call this the Academy Arts of the Arts ceremony. And every year, we're astounded when we receive so many more works, and it just keeps on getting better and better. And it was very, very difficult to select. I know in studio art, where we had over 500 works of art, I'm certain that with the music theory and art history, it was the same. I just wanted to just remind everybody that, for example, during the late nights in March and April, some of the students will be interviewed, and visitors will also have an opportunity to vote for their favorite works. Late nights, third Friday of every month, they're very busy. We're open from 6 to midnight, and the interviews with the students are going to start at 8:30 to 9:30 in the C3 Theater. And then visitors will have an opportunity to talk to you and ask you questions. So I encourage you, even if you're not one of the ones speaking, to please attend, because you will be amazed at the number of people that are coming. When we were installing the exhibition, we had some architects coming in, and we had a student that was fixing one of his works, and he's inspiring to be an architect, and he had all these questions, and I'm certain he had some advice that he was given. It is enriching to see all the works in the galleries. You're inspiring so many children and adults. During our family programs, visitors in the past always are out there drawing, or sometimes becoming works of art themselves. Today I had the opportunity to be part of the First Tuesday event. First Tuesdays are when we have all these little young kids under age 5 with their parents and grandparents that come. And we had one child that was so inspired that he went over to Arturo's nest and brought all these building blocks and placed them out there. And the security guard was saying, "You can't do that." And then I said, just let him do that for a little while. So he was building these things, inspired by what he had seen. I mean, that's just one event. I mean, there's so many. This Sunday, I was invited by, we're invited, we go like once a month to Cathedral Guadalupe, and we have outreach out there for parents and kids, and Father Rudy Garcia invited me to speak to the congregation, and I shared we had over 3,000 people, and he was just so excited. He says, "I just really believe that the arts, change, because, we're always talking about how those that, either it's music, the arts, art history, how all that helps us with other careers." I've been working in museums for over 25 years, and out of those 25 years, I've noticed a pattern that all the parents that brought their children when they were young, all of those have scholarships. All those have B's, A's, higher. And why? I really feel strongly. I mean, there's so many studies that have been done with that. So we're, building the future. You are a future architects, artists. I'm certain that years from now we'll be hearing, maybe you'll design my new home, huh? And just this Saturday, we're going to have a kickoff for spring break. We're having the Mariachi Rosas Divinas. They're going to perform at 1. We're opening the museum earlier. The Crow Collection Nasher is also going to be open. I encourage you to come and to participate. We have you all part in the program where visitors are voting for your work, so you come back again. And finally, just I want to thank Dr. Max Anderson, for 2.5 years ago, we opened the museum free, but more important, we have the DMA Friends program. How many of you are DMA Friends? Okay, few, not a lot. Okay, those of you who are friends know that you get rewarded for coming, for playing, for being part of the gallery experiences programs that we have, where you can use that for parking, exhibition tickets, lecture tickets, and so much more. Tonight we have volunteers that are going to be helping you sign up if you're not, and just sharing with you this wonderful program that we have. And then for students, I know many of you are looking for opportunities to volunteer. We have a wonderful volunteer opportunities where on late nights they help us out, or some of the outreach events. And there are things that you're already passionate about, and I know that you need those college hours, those volunteer hours if you're going to college, so start now. And I believe that the arts are the soul of our community, helping to reflect and promote the city's history and the community's cultural diversity, past, present, and evolving. Please return and find hundreds of experiences here at the DMA. I thank all of you for coming. Please invite your friends and family, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Now you're welcome to continue. There's the reception going on and also the viewing of the works. And as Deborah Moore mentioned, there's the photographs that they're taking. And enjoy.